Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel by clicking on the red subscribe button.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In one of my recent videos, I talked about the Kodak projection lens. If you have not watched that, do click on the link on the top right hand corner. So for today's video, I'll be talking about another projection lens. This is the Rollei Heidosmat 150mm f2.8 lens. This lens is designed for use on the Rollei 6x6 slide projector, and I understand that it can be used on the 4x5 camera. And what I like about this lens is that it has a big aperture f2.8. So today I'm going to test it out, make an adapter for it for use on my 4x5 camera, and then do a few test shots. So do come along with me as I go through the unboxing, the setup and the testing. Okay, let's go!
So the first thing that I need to do for this projector lens is to make an adapter so that it can be fitted to my Copal 3 shutter. So usually I will use Fusion 360 to do the 3D CAD drawing, but in this case I'm using the SCAD programming language to draw the design. This is because somebody has already do the work, so I just need to modify what other people has done. I put the link in the video on where I get this file from and how I modified it. So what we have here is this thread.scad. This is something like a module that other people has created. So we just like include this function in my SCAD file and call it in the code below. The design is pretty straightforward, as you can see on the right hand side. The bottom part is the screw thread, which I determined that for the Copal 3 shutter that I have, the thread size is, let me see, is 58. If you look at the code on the left hand side, it's 58 mm, and the thread pitch is 0.75. Right, so I try to print only this part and it fit into my Copal 3 shutter, so I went ahead to join the top part, which is like a barrel to fit into the lens. So there's no screw thread for this part, basically just a barrel to fit into the projector lens. I will probably use black tape or some other ways to ensure that it stay on. Right, so this part is also tested individually before finally I export out this whole model and then print the whole thing. And let's take a look at how it looks like.
So this is the adapter that is printed. This top part here is the thread that will go into the Copal 3 shutter, whereas this part will slide over onto the projector lens. Right, so as seen earlier, this is the projector lens. So what we can do is to easily unscrew the lens element from the metal barrel. Okay, so this is the projector lens itself, and what I will do is that I will slide this onto the barrel, right, and then this part I will screw into the Copal 3 shutter. Alright, so here I have my Copal 3 shutter. This was for my other lens that I use for my ultra large format. So I just remove the lens element and then make use of the shutter, and it's mounted on the Linhof lens board because I'm going to use this lens on my 4x5 camera. So with the screw thread here, we just screw it into the Copal 3 shutter. So the adapter is now fitted into the Copal shutter. We can slide the projector lens into the adapter, right, just like that. There's no locking screw, so just to be safe, I'm going to use some black tape to just tape it up so that it will slide up. Right. In the future, I'll think of whether to glue the lens to the adapter permanently, but for now I will just tape it. Right, so it shouldn't drop too easily. And now we have our lens, Copal 3 shutter on the Linhof lens board, right? So we can now test it out on our 4x5 camera. Okay.
So here is our simple still life setup, which is a soft toy, and we are about 1 meter away from the lens itself. This is because the lens is only 150 mm, so it is quite near to the subject, and this is how it looks on the ground glass.
Alright, so the rain has just stopped, so the light level is a bit lower now, but let's take a light reading. Okay, we can see I set it to ISO 3, so if I set the aperture to 2.8 or 2.5 on my light meter, we are getting 1.3 seconds. Right, so I'm going to use my RC photo paper to take a photo negative, and then we'll process it just to get a feel of how this lens output will be. So I have loaded the photo negative into my processor. Right, this is the usual one that I usually use, the Peterson Orbital Color Print processor. Right, so I have my developer here, Ufert multi-grade paper developer 1+9, rapid physics from Ufert also 1+9, just some water and a washing tray there. So I'm going to process the paper negative for a minute, fix for a minute, and then we can open up and take a look. So let's start the timer and pour in the developer. Right. So this is Foma RC paper, so just a minute in the paper developer will do, and then I will give it a wash, and after that give it a fix of 1 minute or so. RC paper is easy to use, it's easy to fix, develop and wash, and it also dry very flat. So we are using it as a photo negative now. Just a quick and easy way to test out the projector lens. Right, so 1 minute is up. So pour out the developer, and then I will just pour in some water to wash it. Right. In fact, you can actually pour in the fixer, but I think this will help to extend the life of the fixer by giving a wash to wash away the paper developer. Okay, so just a quick wash to wash it up, pour away the wastewater. So next is the fixer, also a minute. Right. And we will be able to open it up and take a look after the fixing is done. Alright, so the fixing is done, so let's open up and take a look. I will give this a wash. Oh, okay. Right, when this is dry, I will convert it into a digital positive and let you take a look. Right, so the lens and shutter works quite well. No sign of any light leak. So I will try to use this in a portrait situation, my self-portrait, or I find somebody to shoot. Okay, so that's all for the first test shot. Hi guys, thank you for watching to the end of this video. So I hope you enjoyed the process of me testing out this lens. So you can see that I managed to adapt this lens to my Copal 3 shutter and able to make use of the shutter speed on this shutter to control the lens, right, which is a barrel lens. So it's a lot more convenient to use it with a Copal 3 shutter because we can make use of speed as fast as 1/125. And for the aperture, I have not recalibrated the aperture scale yet. For my test shot, I shot them all at wide open f2.8. So I think that I still need to do some more testing with this lens. I look at the output of the Instax Wide and the photo negative. They're okay, but I think I have not fully optimized this lens yet, right? So I'm going to do a few more tests. But so far, my conclusion is that number one, if I were to shoot photo paper, I should shoot this lens outdoor. And in that case, I should be able to achieve shutter speed of 1/60, 1/30 kind of thing. And if I were to use it with Instax Wide, it's best to use it indoor. With f2.8, I should able to get similar kind of shutter speed, 1/60, 1/30 kind of thing. To use Instax Wide outdoor is quite challenging. I will either need to stop down the lens, which may remove some of the nice blurry background effect of this lens. And the other alternative is to use ND filter. Probably you need, depending on the day condition, you may need 2 stop, 3 stop, 4 stop kind of thing, right? So these are my initial findings, and I So with this lens set to wide open, I really like what I see on the ground glass. The projected image is really nice, but somehow the output doesn't really match that. So I probably need to do some testing. Maybe I will shoot with black and white film, my regular Shanghai 4x5 film, and if I can get my hold of some color film, I'll do that also. I can't really answer whether this lens is cheap or the alternative to the Kodak Aero Ektar, which is another aerial lens with a big aperture. I will have to do more testing to answer that. Right, so do leave a comment, give it a like or subscribe to my channel. I see you at the next one. Okay, thank you. Bye. Hi guys, we have come to the end of this video. Please like it, share it, and finally do subscribe to my channel, and I see you at my next video. Take care. Bye.